Welcome to Anita's Guide to Simple and Easy Cooking. I'm Anita and today I will show you how to make chicken soup for colds and flu. So let's get started. To make our easy chicken soup for colds and flu, this is one of the main bases for the spices. I've got here 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of whole black pepper, and a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. What you need to do is put it on very low heat in a non-stick frying pan and roast it for about 2 minutes. Cool it down, and if you got a blender or grinder, grind it to a fine powder like this. Once you have got the powder ready, we'll also need 1 tablespoon of chicken stock powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon each of cumin and mustard seeds, 1 tablespoon of ordinary curry powder, salt to taste. We'll need some oil to cook this in, and I've got here 3 chicken frames which I have cut and washed and cleaned it all up. I've got here a teaspoon of turmeric, about 1 tablespoon of garlic and 1 teaspoon of ginger, 2 sprigs of curry leaves, and 1 medium onion. Also, you'll need some hot water. We can't forget the hot water. So what we're going to do is put our pan on medium and we'll start cooking our onions. My pan is hot now. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of rice bran oil. You can use any oil you like to use. I'm just going to heat it up for a minute. Add your mustard and cumin seeds. Give it a quick mix. Now I'm going to add my curry leaves. It's too big, so I just break it into little pieces. And my onions. We're gonna cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. My onions have been cooking for about 3 minutes now. What I'm gonna do is add my chicken frames, but you can use chicken breast, whatever you like. But if you're gonna use whole meat, you'll have to cook it for 15 minutes with salt. Because I'm using chicken frames, I'm only gonna be cooking this for 5 minutes before I start adding other ingredients, because the frame won't take long. And now what I'm going to do is add about a teaspoon of salt and let this cook for 5 minutes. Add your salt, give it a good mix, and after you mix it well, you put your lid on and cook it for 5 minutes. My chicken frames have been cooking for 5 minutes now. Because these are chicken frames, they don't take long. But if you were using like chicken drumstick or cutting up a whole chicken, make sure you cut them into little pieces to make up this soup. Or even chicken breast is nice with this. But frame is the best thing. If you can get chicken frame, get the chicken frame for this soup, because this is the best meat you can use for this type of soup. And now what we're going to do is, it's time to add all our spices. The chicken stock powder, the spices that we made up, chili powder, curry powder, turmeric, and ginger garlic paste. When we drink it, it's going to keep our inside warm and help us get rid of all that phlegm we got inside our chest. Give it a good mix, and we're going to add our hot water that you have got ready. Add your hot water and bring it to a boil, and we're gonna put the lid on after it starts boiling and lower the heat and simmer away for 15 minutes to 20 minutes depending on the type of meat you're using. My chicken soup has started to boil now. Before I lower my heat and let it cook away for 15 minutes, I'm gonna taste my salt. Just needs a little bit, so I'm just gonna add about half a teaspoon. You can add salt according to your taste. This soup is that good that it will last you about 5 days in the fridge, or you can make it up and divide into portions and freeze it and take it out as much as you need or whenever you need it and just heat it up. It's really good. You can have it with rice, or you can just drink, because the main thing is the soup here, the liquid bit, not the meat or anything. So that's what's gonna go and help you get rid of your cold and cough. Our soup is ready now. Before I turn my heat off, I'm going to taste my salt. It doesn't need anything. I'm going to turn the heat off and I'm going to be garnishing it with some coriander leaves. This chicken soup is been in my family for generations. When someone is sick, my grandmother and my mom used to make this soup for us. It really works. And then just garnish it with some coriander. I'm using frozen coriander leaves. If you want to know how to freeze coriander, I'll put a link below. Enjoy. Thank you for watching my channel. If you like this recipe, please give it a big thumbs up. For more of my simple and easy recipes, please subscribe to my channel.